When people call me and ask me who I am or what should they call me, I respond that I am a mother who lost a child to gun violence. That's the only way I know how to describe it.
There's no word for what I am. He came in our world and he started such a great journey and then just stopped.
You're supposed to go first, not your kids. What I miss about Jacob, I miss his smile, his hugs. I miss every day that he's not with me.
Even though he's not here, he's here. He will always be my son. When a child loses a parent, it's an orphan. When a married person loses their partner, it's your widow. But when a parent loses their child, what do you say? There's not a word. You just have to explain.
When we don't have a word for this, it kind of feels like you're unheard.
Losing a child goes against the natural order. Yet in America, it's becoming dangerously common. I lost about 13 of my peers before I was 16. It's so many parents that have lost their children, so many lives that were left unlived.
I grew up in a family where losing my cousins to gun violence in Sacramento, California was normal.
I have lost 2 brothers to gun violence. While working at Youth Alive, I lost my older brother to gun violence, so that's 3. And watching my parents having to endure this type of pain. And so knowing that I can help, I do this work because I can relate.
It's devastating, and it's so normalized.
There's this hole in our language that's aching to be filled, especially today as more and more kids are dying from gun violence. My name is Chelsea Frazier. I'm a linguist and a language researcher. When I was trying to decide how to come up with a word, I used a lot of the stories of the parents we talked to.
Marilyn described herself as a mother duck.
And Gaddafi as one of her ducklings.
I'm walking and I look behind. One's missing, and that is Gaddafi.
Renita talked about this tattoo she'd gotten that was her heartbeat with Jaleel's name.
That is my actual EKG heart rhythm. He is embedded in my heart. That's my heartbeat. That continues to be my heartbeat. But my heart rhythm was interrupted, but he is my heart.
Carmen had this idea of esperanza de la vida de continuar, the hope that life will continue.
Jacob gave me the strength. He gave me his life to say who he was and continue. As a mother losing his child, say, yes, Mom, but you have a life, and as soon as you have a life, I'm living with you.
Giving these parents this word gives them this identity to latch onto. Without that, these parents, they struggle to describe to people what they went through. My own brother died when I was a teenager, and I went through my own grief as a sister, but for my parents, it was a very different kind of grief. I may have crafted this word, but this comes from you. I took specific parts from each of your stories to help me with this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ollipsent, names that so many of you described. The O represents the continuous cycle of love and grief.
Grief is like an ocean. Sometimes it's really calm, but some days it's like everything is moving fast.
The ellipsis in the center represents a life that feels incomplete. The ... when you're speaking and the words are missing.
I would like to see what kind of young man he turned into.
And the ent represents this cycle that is so specific to parents.
Because being a mother, being a parent, never ends.
Ollipsent holds all of these things at once, what's missing and what keeps going. An ollipsent is a parent in a continuous cycle of love and loss.
I am an ollipsent.
Creating this word is important for families, for parents, for caregivers. I think for a sense of belonging.
Giving a name to this grief can help support the emotions they're going through, but it can help them find other people who have experienced the same thing and help them get through it together.
I am an ollipsent. Are you an ollipsent?
I am an ollipsent.
Are you an ollipsent?
I am.
That is where we are. I can see it in the dictionary already.
That will be a word that we could use not only for Gaddafi, but for all missing children who have been killed.
Having a word for this experience allows people to come together and tell their story.
I understand the beautiful meaning, the beautiful connection with the other mothers that lost the kid. Ollipsent, it sounds, like the whole.
Naming is where healing begins.
We are the group that no one wants to be a part of, but we need each other. That word is needed. We are ollipsents.